Hi, thanks for tuning in. To 2K Sports, it's a Monday afternoon broadcast of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. And for the Milwaukee Bucks, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the New York Knicks. A wide open look here for Porzingis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And the conversation for Porzingis, Coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
On offense, here are the Bucks. Outside, Jones. Back to Giannis. There's Jackson with the three. Duren pulls it in. Here he goes. Riley can't hit. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Mr. Porzingis pulls up. High post. And it's good off the back rim and in.
A multi-level scorer. Porzingis can find a shot in any area on the floor.
Here's Riley. Here's Duren. Here is Riley. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of the game.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And both free throws good for Riley.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Mr. Porzingis. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Porzingis has got 5.
Well, at center, Porzingis gives you a true 3-level scorer. That's why he's so valuable offensively.
Now, Antetokounmpo. Riley covering. Back to Jones. And stolen by Thompson. And Ball slams it in.
And what great anticipation by Thompson to get the steal that sparked that break.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Rolls up on the elbow. Rebounded by the Pistons.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 in the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Detroit making a switch. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Goes back up. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Out to Smith. Giannis outside. Shot clock at 5. Another shot. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Pistons trailing. It's stolen by Davis. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Allen, right side. Clock at 6. No good. That would have tied it.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And the long strides of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping.
Number 8. Milwaukee with the ball. .139 left to play in the first quarter. 2 points. That one goes.
And Davis shoots a high percentage because he's so adept at playing to his strengths.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Pistons have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. The first one falls. And the Bucks making a change here. Both good from the line that time. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Now here's Giannis. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
And Davis sends it back. Out to Porzingis. Takes the 3. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
He misses the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside, Porzingis. A three-pointer, no good.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Lets it go from 14. Kicks it out to Allen. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Now here's Giannis. On target from 13 feet. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
And And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Bucks ahead. They lead by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Porzingis with the steal. Down low. Trying to get open, it's Davis. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Pistons trail by 6. Out to the wing. Marshall with the steal. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And it's Detroit's ball. 6-point game. Takes it inside.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And Davis sends it back.
What a play by Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nuh-uh. Not on my watch.
Kept alive. The kick out to Antetokounmpo.
Timeout.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Just 4 to shoot. Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And phenomenal movement in that pick and roll. Davis has a sense for where to move after setting that screen.
And he gets the bucket. He's got 13.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Shot from the top of the key. At this time, his first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Driving to the basket. It's good.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Duren. And here we go with Thompson. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Yeah, that's good work by Thompson to get ahead of the pack and finish the break.
And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Floats one. Pass to Riley. Thompson outside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. The second effort. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Outside, Porzingis. Fires the three. And the Bucks miss again.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Bucks leading by 4. Here's Antetokounmpo. No good, unable to end this run.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Here's Porzingis. Second chance shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Using smarts instead of just strength. Porzingis uses the fake before attacking.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Here's Thompson. And he drives in, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And that's how Thompson does most of his damage offensively, attacking the basket.
Outside, Porzingis. Here's Tilly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Tilly's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The second chance effort. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Giannis left side. 20 feet out. Thompson with the rebound. Pistons trailed by 7. Pass the ball. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Here's Tilly. Outside Porzingis. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Pistons trailed by 7. Here's Riley. Thompson right side. This one for three. Cans it from downtown. Thompson's got 7 points in the game.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Here is Riley. You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet. There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
And Davis wide open. He shoots. His three-pointers off the mark. Pistons trailed by 5. It's stolen by Davis. Tipped away. Thompson right side. Stolen by Jackson. Giannis outside. And a flush by Antetokounmpo!
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
And that one, good. He's got 19.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Right side, Antetokounmpo. Jones, no one around him. Drills the three-pointer. And the Bucks lead by 8.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Good on the shot.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
Outside, Porzingis. Wide open. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Porzingis has got 15.
Well, hey, you set Porzingis up and he'll knock him down. Terrific off the catch.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Pistons have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. Good on the second free throw.
Well, it'll be fun to watch Ausar Thompson develop over his first few years in the league.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Porzingis can't hit. Pistons trailed by 7. Here's Riley. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Inside. They swipe it. Fast break, Detroit. Here's Durant. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Bucks leading by 7. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Here's Riley. Drills the baseline jumper. 6 points for him.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Out to Porzingis. Stolen by Ball. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow.
And incredibly long at the point. Ball using that wingspan to disrupt and start the break.
To the paint. Rebounded by the Pistons. Stolen by Jones. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. He gets it in there. Giannis has got 15. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And boy, it just seems like they are blocking everything. All throughout this game, they have just wreaked havoc defensively.
What timing on the alley-oop from Duren. That speaks to the chemistry and connection he has with his guys.
To the inside. Stolen by Thompson. Jumps up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that.
Here's Porzingis. No good off the front iron. Pistons trailed by 3. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Duren, no good.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Well, he's been off the mark, and it's impacting his team's ability to put points on the board. He needs to reset his approach.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, as a coach, you have to make adjustments to put a stop to all the damage he's doing. The way they've defended him is not cutting it.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Milwaukee leading by 3. Top of the key, Porzingis. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Porzingis has got 17 now.
Well, one of the premier offensive players in the league, Kristaps Porzingis is hot tonight, putting on a show.
And here's Davis for 3. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Bucks lead by 5. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. intense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Screened by Porzingis. Fires the three. Connects from three-point range. Porzingis has got 10 points in just the second half.
And Porzingis will make you pay if you collapse off of him. That's just inviting trouble.
Outside Jackson. Fires from deep. It's good from long range. And the Bucks lead by 11. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players. And it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Smart, wide open, he fires. And another three for Milwaukee.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Ball with it. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Shot to stop the run. A rebound by the Bucks. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Good. Porzingis has got 25 points in the game.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
A 15-footer. And it's off the back rim. No good.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
He takes it in. The shot's good. He's got 25.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Out to Porzingis. From deep. Duren pulls it in. Pistons trailed by 17. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
There goes Antetokounmpo. Shoots from 14. That doesn't go either for Porzingis. The baseline J. Here's Riley. It's stolen by Davis. Back to Antetokounmpo. Up top, Porzingis. Shoots. That doesn't go either for Porzingis. Teardrop shot. Giannis grabs the miss. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 16-6 run. Porzingis high post. Kicks it out to Giannis. Back to Porzingis. From downtown. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Porzingis has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Well, as we see more of Thompson, I think he's going to get better looking for his teammates.
Second team foul.
And that one misses. We've exported so much corporate basketball knowledge overseas. Remember when Fratello and you and your brother Jeff would go over there and have these clinics and teach the coaches the game. And they've taken that knowledge clearly and run with it.
No, I think that definitely happened when those guys went over. I think now it's sort of going the other way in large part. I know that all of us in the league now study what the great coaches in Europe are doing, and there's a lot of them, and the game is different, but they incorporate a lot of different concepts. I don't know a staff in the league that isn't spending a lot of time studying the international game.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He has 35.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
And that's an intentional foul.
14 foul. At the line for 2, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion, but best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin, and there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all? No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Bucks.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Porzingis.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
And an intentional foul right there. And he makes the first.
Shooting for Detroit.
And both free throws good for Riley. So it's the Bucks now. And now they decide to foul intentionally. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, Kristaps Porzingis, a solid shooter from the line.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Fifth personal foul.
That free throw, no good. And the Bucks making a change here. And the second free throw, good.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leading freebies at the line.
And they go to the intentional foul. That one is off. And he sinks the second.
And at 7-3, Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
The throw dropped for DiVincenzo. And so DiVincenzo nails both of them. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Well, they say it was last touched by DiVincenzo.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
And he banks in the layup. Porzingis high post. And the Bucks miss again. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. It's Allen on the wing. Poked away.
Number 8. Assist goes to.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out.